Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever stood at the bottom of the stairs, looked up and thought, I used to fly up these like nothing. But now each step feels like lifting a bag of bricks. You're not alone. A few weeks ago, one of my longtime patients, Mary, 78 years old, came into my office with tears in her eyes. Doc, she said, I used to dance. I used to garden all day. Now I struggle to get out of a chair. What's happening to me? And I looked her in the eye and told her something most seniors never hear from their doctors. It's not just age. Your muscles are starving. Not for more exercise, not for more pills. No, they're starving for something much simpler, something hiding in your kitchen right now. See, the truth is, muscle loss sneaks in slowly. No big alarm bells, no warning signs. One day you're steady, the next you're reaching for the handrail. And before you know it, your legs feel like strangers under your own body. But what if I told you there are simple foods? Yes, foods that can help rebuild your strength, restore your balance, and make your muscles remember who they used to be. In this video, I'm going to share the quiet, science-backed secrets that turned Mary's story around, and that just might change yours, too. So don't go anywhere, because in just a moment, I'll reveal the overlooked habits and little-known foods that could help you feel stronger, steadier, and more you again. Stay with me. This could be the moment your comeback begins. You want to know what really shocked me after 40 years of practicing medicine? It's how many good, hard-working people slowly lose their strength without even realizing it until one day they fall. Or worse, they can't get back up. And the heartbreaking part, it's not just getting old. It's deeper, more silent, and it starts sooner than anyone tells you. One of the biggest culprits? Nerve loss. Research out of the UK found that young adults have 60 to 70,000 nerves controlling their leg muscles. But by the time you hit 75, a full third of those are gone. Disconnected. Vanished. That means even if your muscles are there, they've lost their signal. Like lights with no electricity. And if you're reliving with type 2 diabetes, or even borderline blood sugar, you're in even more danger. High glucose levels can quietly damage the tiny blood vessels that feed your nerves. It's called diabetic neuropathy, and it's one of the leading reasons older adults lose balance and muscle control, especially in the legs. But the most silent thief of all? Sarcopenia. It's not just a word, it's a disease, officially recognized by the World Health Organization. Harvard says you can lose up to 33% of your muscle after age 60 and if you eat well. And for many, it starts in your 50s. No pain, no warning. Just a slow, invisible breakdown of your strength, your balance, your independence. But here's the turning point. Because once you understand the why, we can begin to fix it. And in just a moment, I'm going to show you a certain food, something simple, something real that tells your muscles it's time to rebuild. You might even have it in your kitchen right now. Ready? Let's get to it. Now, let me tell you about the first food that changed everything for my patient, Mary Ann, truth be told. It's one I eat every single morning. Eggs. Yes, simple. Whole eggs. It's not the whites. Not the fancy liquid cartons real. Whole eggs. You see, eggs are one of the most complete muscle-repairing foods on the planet. They're rich in leucine, an amino acid your body absolutely needs to trigger muscle growth, especially as you age. And here's the kicker. Your body becomes less efficient at using protein the older you get, which means you need even more of it, and the right kind. Eggs give you that. Each egg delivers about 7 grams of high-quality protein, plus B12 and vitamin D, both critical for muscle strength and balance. And don't skip the yolks. That's where most of the nutrients live. I always tell my patients, one egg is like a toolbox for your muscles. And if you're still using egg substitutes, it's time to toss those out. They're missing what your muscles are begging for. But let's say you're more plant-focused. Don't worry. You've got something for you. lentils, and beans. These are what I call nature's muscle fuel. Just 1 cup of cooked lentils packs up to 18 grams of plant protein, but it's more than protein. They're loaded with complex carbs that help fuel your muscles post-activity, iron for oxygen delivery, and magnesium for contraction and recovery. And here's something interesting: studies show that seniors who eat legumes regularly maintain significantly more lean muscle than those who don't. It's simple. Add them to soups, stews, or salads a few times a week, and you're feeding your muscles with every bite. Still with me? Good, because the next food might be sitting in your pantry right now and you've probably been overlooking it for years. Brown rice. Yep, not white rice, brown. Why? Because brown rice digests slower, which means it gives your muscles a steady stream of energy without the blood sugar crashes. It's rich in B vitamins and magnesium, both of which are essential for energy production and muscle function. And unlike white rice, brown rice retains its fiber and protein content. One study on older adults found that those who ate more complex carbs like brown rice had greater muscle retention and less daily fatigue. It's not glamorous, but it works. It's a half cup a day paired with some lean protein or healthy fat, and you've got a simple recipe for keeping your legs strong. And speaking of healthy fat, what if I told you the next food actually fights muscle inflammation while helping you build more lean mass? That's where fatty fish come in. I'm talking salmon, mackerel, sardines, the oily fish your grandparents might have sworn by. These are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, which directly reduce inflammation in your body, a major hidden cause of muscle loss and aging. In a landmark study, older adults who took omega-3 supplements gained over 2 pounds of lean muscle without changing their exercise routine. Imagine that, gaining muscle just from eating better fat. Fatty fish also come with a side of vitamin D and high-quality protein, both of which help with strength and recovery. Aim for 2 to 3 servings a week and go for wild caught if possible. Your joints, your heart, and your muscles will thank you. Now, if fish isn't your thing, don't worry. I've got a handful of tiny, crunchy powerhouses that most folks overlook. Pumpkin seeds. These little guys are packed with magnesium, which your muscles desperately need to contract and relax properly. Low magnesium is shockingly common in seniors, and it's one reason you might feel more fatigue or cramping. But that's not all. Pumpkin seeds are also rich in zinc, which supports testosterone and cellular repair. That's critical for men and women, especially as hormone levels shift with age. A small handful a day tossed into your oatmeal or salad could make a bigger difference than you think. And speaking of plant-based protein, let's not forget a duo that's been fueling long-lived cultures for centuries: tofu and tempeh. I know some people wrinkle their noses at the idea, but hear me out. These soy-based foods are complete proteins, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids. That's rare in the plant world. And tempeh in particular is fermented, giving you gut-friendly probiotics that help your body absorb nutrients better. They're also packed with calcium and isoflavonoids, which support muscle and bone health while reducing inflammation. The Okinawan elders, some of the longest living people on Earth, eat soy daily, and their mobility is legendary. If the soft texture of tofu isn't your style, try tempeh. It's firmer and nuttier, great in stir-fries. Your muscles won't care which one you choose, they'll just be grateful you did. Now, let us talk about a food that is as creamy as it is powerful: the avocado. Most folks think of it as a trendy toast topping, but I see it as muscle insurance. Why? Because it is one of the few fats that helps your body use the vitamins it already has, especially a D, E, and K, all vital for muscle repair, hormone balance, and tissue regeneration. Without enough healthy fat in your meals, your body can't absorb those nutrients properly. Avocados also contain vitamin C and E, which fight oxidative stress and keep your skin, joints, and connective tissues healthy, and often overlooked part of staying mobile. Add it to a smoothie, mash it on whole grain toast, or just eat it with a spoon. It's the kind of fat your muscles want you to eat. Next up, tiny, but mighty flax seeds. I started recommending these to my postmenopausal patients years ago, and the results were incredible. Flax seeds are rich in lignans, compounds that help balance hormone levels, especially estrogen, which plays a crucial role in maintaining muscle in older women. They also improve blood flow, meaning more oxygen and nutrients get to your working muscles. Just 1 or 2 tablespoons a day ground, not whole, can help stabilize blood sugar, support energy, and improve muscle repair. Stir them into your yogurt, oatmeal, or smoothie. It's easy, affordable, and powerful. And now, the one food I call the quiet champion, oats. Oats are more than just a breakfast food. They're loaded with complex carbs for sustained energy, beta-glucan fiber to regulate blood sugar, and a surprising amount of protein for a grain. Plus, they're easy to digest, easy to chew, and easy to customize. Cook them with almond milk, add a scoop of protein powder or Greek yogurt, and sprinkle on some flax, pumpkin seeds, or berries. It's a muscle-building bowl in under 10 minutes. And best of all, it keeps you full and energized throughout the day, reducing the chances of fatigue or muscle breakdown. So you've seen the foods that can rebuild what time has tried to take away. But don't go just yet, because in the final part of this video, I'm going to tell you how to put all these together into one simple daily plan that makes it easy to get stronger, steadier, and more confident with every meal. Trust me, this is where it all comes together. Now, before you go, I need you to hear this. You're over 60 and your legs feel weaker, more unstable, or just plain tired. You're not imagining it. This is how it starts. Sarcopenia, nerve loss, hormonal decline, they don't knock on your door. Just quietly steal your strength until one day you can't climb those stairs, or you fall and wonder what happened to me. But here's the truth most doctors 1T tell you. Your body isn't broken, it's underfed. It's not in calories, but in muscle nutrition. And now, you know the exact foods that can help turn this around starting today. You don't need expensive pills. You don't need extreme workouts. What you do need is the right fuel at the right time, and we just gave it to you. So here's what I want you to do. If this video spoke to you, leave us a comment below. Tell us what food you were going to start with, or ask your questions. We're here for you. And if you found this helpful, tap that bell and hit subscribe so you never miss another life-changing tip again. You have the power to rebuild your strength. Don't wait. Your legs, your future, they're counting on you.